Listen keenly to the voice of my heart. Before it's too late, I vanish to the crowd and lose my words. I'm outside here with the world. Maybe the world could hear me cry, hoping that someone there is gonna hear me out. I'm lost and stuck in this crazy generation where virginity means nothing and sex means everything. A generation where if you think of progressing more than your father is a mystery, making sense is dysentery. I'm living in this generation where friends are better than a harvest and Friday nights are always the best. A world where small kids hope to grow up being presidents, but they all end up being residents. A generation which convinced me that don't stress yourself, come have a rest. You only live once. A generation that doesn't care. A generation that never follows the theme of taking care. We don't fear the gunshots, we fear the screenshots. We are living like the world is bouncing and nothing is missing. When they told me that friends are better than families and we're living like we have no families, I'm that guy who believed in limits than the sky. Now that everything is gone, the sky isn't my limit, because making it in life is like a stacked glue. So tell me how I'm gonna make it to eat and to lead. Tell me how I'm gonna make progress. When back at home, mom is just confused, dad is even more confused because of this and that. Back at home where no one cares how I'm living because I'm living with everything. Back at home where money isn't a problem, the problem isn't money, but every problem is money. Back at home where mom is busy than dad, taking care of money to take care of me. I'm living in a world where everything flows. The only thing I find harder is waking up. A world full of light, but inside I'm filled with darkness. Darkness on my forehead, my future is just a mess. The future that I hoped it might be better, not better with sleeping pills. Welcome to this society where education is just a skill. If you don't sign a deal, your CV doesn't make sense. Your certificates are called papers. So hey, tell my teacher I'm educated but I never made it because someone somewhere signed a deal using the work of my hands. Welcome to this society where they promised me never to make it because they used the back door while I was in the waiting room, waiting for the front door to be opened, gently asking God to open every door. Welcome to this society where they expect you to make it in life while they can't make you make what makes life. A society that will encourage you to work smart, not to work hard. A society that will encourage you to think twice or thrice, not twice. A government with corrupted politicians, a government that promised us tomorrow, the tomorrow that might never come, the tomorrow that will never come. Where is the tomorrow they promised you? Politicians will ask us to scratch their back so that they can scratch our pockets. Politicians will gather this young generation and tell them about young money and big money while they can't tell them how to harvest honey. That's why this young generation makes blood money. Politicians will ask us to stand in front of the tower and shout, Haki yetu, when haki means nothing to them and yetu means themselves. Politicians will tell us, don't fear the tear gas. When there's gas in our eyes, tears down our eyes. Our feelings can be heard with our ears. So tell my politician, corruption is not a choice or a decision. It is an option, and whenever it happens, it vanishes. Tell my politician, I would rather get a heartbreak from my village girl rather than her being my spawn kill my life. So you, tell your politician, you'd rather get a heartbreak from a village boy rather than him being your sponsor to kill your life. Don't let the money fool you. Sponsors just want to use you. Tell me life is a choice. Living is an option. Every choice has an option. Every option has a choice. And me, I choose to live my life. I choose to be myself. whatever it takes. Mother Poetry.